it's Kristen. I hope you're doing well, and I miss seeing everybody. Each time I think of something to share, I'm immediately flooded by memories of each person and phone call that comes to Holy Family by someone who wants to help or do good. I wish I could completely express in words how beautiful it is to see that every day. However, I can't come up with the right words. About 6 years ago, Louis Randa donated this statue of the Blessed Mother and Child in the spirit of healing. This is the story of the statue. On Good Friday, while visiting the sisters at the Liturgical Apposite Center in Boston with special needs students from the Life Experience School in Sherborne, Louis mentioned to the sisters that he hoped to someday purchase a statue of Mary and Child Jesus like the one in their storefront for the newly created Peace Abbey. The sisters mistook a $100 donation for the renovation of their chapel as a down payment and placed an order for the statue in Rome. When they realized the mistake, the sisters gathered in the school to pray for spiritual direction and decided to donate the statue to the school. Joanne Coppola Randa, Louis's stepmother, having heard that the sisters had donated the statue, wanted to celebrate the miracle in her life. Her prayers to the Blessed Mother had been answered, as she was recently diagnosed with cancer and x-rays showed that it was gone. In celebration, she sent a check for $3,000 to the school for the sisters. When a few months later, it was revealed that the cancer had returned, Joanne was steadfast in her belief that indeed she had been healed. Not from cancer as she had initially thought, but more importantly from the fear of dying. Throughout her treatment and until her passing, Joanne spoke of her miraculous healing that the Blessed Mother had given her. The most important healing of all, being healed from the fear of death. Before her passing, she and her husband traveled from Des Moines, Iowa to the school in Sherborne to wash the statue as they prayed the rosary in celebration of a life cured from her fear of death. To this day, when Louis visits the statue, he too prays to the Blessed Mother for the same kind of healing, which, as Joanne would say, is the greatest healing of all. When I think of this statue, it leads me to think of other Mary statues, and I wonder if everybody does that. My grandparents loved Mary and had a beautiful statue in their home in Milton. My neighbor also has a Mary statue. These three statues, their locations, and homes that they're in mean so much to me, and also the families that have them. Thinking of this, I was struck by how they live. How their actions and ways remind me of all the good and how we can try to live as Mary by just a few simple actions. Say yes. Mary starts with saying yes to God. What is God right asking us to say yes to? What is that seems downright difficult or scary or crazy to us that God keeps placing in our hearts? Humility. When God asked Mary through the angel Gabriel to be the mother of God, she simply said, "Behold the handmaid of the Lord, be it done to me according to thy word." What is God asking us to be more humble in our lives? It might like doing a terrible chore that no one else will notice. It might mean holding your tongue, or it might just mean smiling when someone gives you a compliment. Share your joy. Mary didn't keep her joy to herself, she shared it with Elizabeth. Being in a family or friendship is sharing joy with each other. Not just sharing some fun times, but also truly reveling in the joys of others. But to hide away our joy is to hide away the best part of what makes us human. God made us know both sorrow and joy, and to experience both of those in community. Make the bold ask, boldly. When the wine ran out during the wedding feast at Cana, Mary went right to Jesus. She didn't waste time. She didn't ask him to fix it. She just told him what the problem was, confident that he would fix it. Are we confident in our prayer? Do we bring our troubles to Jesus and then leave them at his feet, believing he'll take care of them? And lastly, walk with someone in their pain. Mary was at the foot of the cross. She gives us the perfect example of a love that never turns away and never gives up. To that end, if you need a prayer or healing prayers or know somebody who does, please feel free to call our prayer line. And hopefully we'll see you soon. We're having an outdoor mass on Sunday, August 9th at 6. You can park in the upper parking lot, walk past the beautiful statue to the lower lawn, or if that's too hard, you can park in the lower parking lot. So until then, thank you and God bless.